Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is going to be kind of a revision to the last style I did because I never noticed until it was actually posted how wrinkly that hijab I used was. I'm also going to show you with the hijab, the undercap, a little further back. Now I know I'm going to hear a lot of screaming about, that's not niqab, you have to not show so much of your forehead, but yeah. Anyway. So I'm going to use this one because it is a little bit longer than that other one. Actually, it's a lot longer than that other one. So it's going to look a lot more drapier, or you'll have more of the wrap look. I'm also going to change the style. Well, not change the style, but change the way I do it a little bit. So it looks a little bit different. This time I'm going to not pull it down to my eyebrows because it's not so wrinkly. The reason why I did it on the other one is because it was wrinkly and it tends to like curl up a little bit when it doesn't have weight on it. You know, when it's pinned it has a little bit of weight on it, so it stays flat, but when you don't have weight on it, it curls up, if that makes any sense. So this time I'm going to put it about the middle of my forehead, see, like that. And then I'm not going to pin it at all under my neck. If you're concerned about the very front of your neck showing, like right in here, you'll definitely want to pin it, because if you don't do that, if you don't pin it, you might be able to see a little bit of your neck. Not really, because it still gets wrapped under the neck, but if you're concerned about that, definitely do what I did in the other video with pinning it underneath like this, you know, whoops, pinning it underneath like this. So put it in the middle of your forehead, and then, like I said, loosely wrap it around your shoulders, and then we're going to take this end again and fold it underneath. This is longer, so I have more room to work, and I can get more of a drapier style. See how much of a difference that makes? Like the other one, it was like hanging, the end was like right here. This one comes down a little bit further. Adds a little bit more weight to it. And then take the very end again, which I don't necessarily need to on this one because, you know, it's not quite as short. But just take it and wrap it up again. Oops, this one's wanting to curl on me. But the intent is to get it pretty, you know, drapey, so you might still want to use the very end, which I'm going to. I put the end, there's the end, put it at the back corner of my head, flatten that out a little bit, and then pin it. You'll definitely want to wear an undercap with if you don't pin it under your neck, because it's a little bit less secure. This way, you can see, look, you can, if there's a gust of wind, you'd be able to see all that hair that wouldn't be covered if I didn't have an undercap on. And then just adjust how you like. You can put this in front if you're an avid believer of, you know, you gotta cover the bosom too. Or you can throw it over your shoulder, I like to do, and just arrange. Now once you have it all the way you want it, what you're going to do is you're going to take another stick pin. Where'd mine go? I can't find the one I just had. Is that one? Well, since I can't find mine, sorry, I'm trying to search. I'm just going to use a needle right now. But arrange it how you like, and then pin at the very front. That'll also help with a wind gust, but most of all what it's going to help with is, since you don't have it pinned under the neck, it's not secure that way, so you want it to be secure so it doesn't slide back, you know? I'll show you what it would look like without niqab, pretty much. There you go. Sometimes you will get this kind of flap over here. If you don't like that, just take that flap, pull it underneath the first side you wrap. This was the first side. Just pull it underneath that one, and then you can straight pin it, or what I like to do is I like to bring it back up and I pin it to the, like I pin on the underside of my hijab cap, I pin all that so it stays without that flap. But I'm not going to do that right now because that would require me showing you some hair. Obviously I can't do that. So you got this nice little flap. You could even probably somehow make that into a niqab piece if you really wanted to, but that kind of defeats the whole purpose of the drape style. So, yep. A good style, like, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. This is really good because for wudu, all you have to do is, if you don't put it to your undercap, all you have to do with this style is just take this piece, fold it back, wash your hair, wash your face, flip it back forward, and pin it again. Ta-da! It's really simple for wudu, like I said. So, there you go. I really, really like this style. I think it is so cute. So, there we go. Let me show you the side. And then the back. And the other side. Voila. It's really, it gives you a lot of volume. If you're somebody who has kind of a smaller head, this is kind of nice because it gives your head a little bit of volume, especially in the abaya, because I've seen a lot of sisters, you know, who have smaller heads than their bodies. Their head's kind of disproportionate to their body. So it's really kind of funny looking because you see this black or this solid color and then this tiny little head on top. So yeah, it gives you a lot of volume. Woot. Just killing time now. Assalamu alaikum.